Welcome to Same Cast Different Day podcast. I'm Martel Roland, and yes, although I sent the link out late this time, hopefully they don't pick up. Okay, I need a new cord. Yeah, even though I sent the link like late this time, I still sent it before it was time to record, and I'm the only one that was on time. I was the only one to prepare it once again. But anyways, thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Same Cast Different Day podcast. As always, don't forget to follow the podcast on it's officially on TikTok, by the way, on TikTok, which is SCDD Podcast, on Instagram as Samecast DFNT Day Podcast. And also don't forget to follow us on Facebook. The most important one, please follow us on Facebook, Same Cast Different Day Podcast. And season 5 merch is available, so you can get the season 5 logo on shirts, baby clothes, cups, pillows, stickers, whatever you name it. It's on there. And you have to click on, when you go to cafepress.com/SCDD podcast, you will click on the season 5 logo and everything will pop up that's available for you to purchase. So on the next episode, it is the 100th episode of the podcast, and I just can't believe it's going to be 100 episodes. Wow. But for you listeners out there, for those who are listening on the audio version and the ones who are watching on YouTube, those of you who are watching on YouTube, don't forget that you can win a t-shirt on the next episode of the podcast by doing one thing, and that is one thing. If you could tell me where me, Tina Marie, and I met, because we never gave a name, but if you could say what place that we met or what kind of facility, club, restaurant, whatever, if you could tell us where we met, and the first person to answer that question will win a free t-shirt and it'll be announced on the 100th episode of the podcast. Old Man Theater just joined, everybody. Old Man Theater.
You said where you and Miss Tina Marie met at?
Yes.
Rick James told me that he didn't have no idea that you guys was meeting up no damn where. He said something about fire and desire.
What is you talking about? What is wrong with you? Did you take your old man mask like you were supposed to?
You know I didn't. But R.I.H. to Dr. Carter, longtime pharmacist in our community. Rest in heaven. Rest in peace. He was a great man.
90, I believe he was 91 or 92 years old before he passed. And so, for those of you who don't know, in the Milwaukee area, he ran a store called Carter Drugs. I believe it was the 24th and Burleigh.
Yes, you gonna say those that don't probably who don't know Dr. Carter.
I mean, no, and not everybody who listens to this is in Wisconsin. So,
well, that's true. That's true.
Exactly. According to Old Man Theater, this man had a remedy for any and everything you needed, even down to a drug test to pass a drug test if you needed to.
Exactly, and probably it's still in the store. Somebody else is running it. Family is still running it, but he had everything from toothache to blood pressure to everything.
Right.
Heart disease. I'm surprised he didn't cure AIDS or cancer or something. He probably couldn't.
Lord have mercy. Oh, I forgot to mention to purchase some merch. It's cafepress.com/SCDD podcast for that podcast merch. But yeah, Mr. Carter.
Another shout out to Miss Tina.
Oh Lord, here he go.
I'm just saying, we got to send a shout out to her. I mean, she's the queen at the Queen Bee. You know what I'm saying?
Although she want everybody to know that she be out here pimping, but she knows she don't be out here pimping.
Yeah. True.
So, I went to St. Louis, everybody, and I'm just gonna be honest, it was not what I expected. I believe I had told Old Man Theater that it wasn't what I expected. Oh man, theater, what is you doing?
Setting up my background.
Lord have mercy. Oh my god. So like I was telling old man theater when I got back, it was not what I expected. It was a bunch of abandoned factories, small roads, homeless people, and they were persistent to the homeless people. But what else was there? I think one of the guys who we were standing in line with before the stadium opened, he was like, "Yeah, me and my friends were trying to get some food, and apparently the city closes down between 2 and 4 p.m. and you can't buy any food." He said we went to multiple places and all of them they were all closed for some odd reason. I'm like, huh?
I don't know about that one. I was down there on the weekend too. I mean, I done traveled to St. Louis several different times. One of my ex dentist's offices is there, but can find food everywhere. You just got to know where to go and where not to go.
Well, we were downtown around the stadium, and they were. I guess they was like trying because I guess they got there early for good parking and was trying to find somewhere to eat. And there was, I guess, some of the places they went to, they was like they had a sign said it was closed between 2 and 4 or something like that. I don't know if that's a new thing down there because when I was looking around, like I was like, first of all, I don't know how people make money there. It's like unless you own your own business or you work at one of the retail stores there, I don't know how they make money. The people that live there, because to me, it just looked like an abandoned city, pretty much.
In the area that she was down in, for sure, it looks that way.
Now
And
I
you
did.
have to expand outward, but you still got to watch what direct.
Yeah, I didn't venture off into East St. Louis. I didn't go at all over there. And then while I was driving in, I was expecting to see a sign. I think I told Old Man Theater I was expecting to see a sign that's gonna say "Welcome to Missouri" or "Missouri welcomes you." Nothing.
It
Just
was. You must have missed
nothing.
it.
I didn't see. I remember I was driving across the bridge. As I'm driving across the bridge, it just said "Welcome to Missouri." I'm like, well, where's the damn sign at? Like, no sign. And then I'm like, so now that the Rams are gone out of St. Louis, it's like only thing people got a reason to visit St. Louis for if you never seen a St. Louis Arch. Other than that, it's not really a city to visit at this point.
Nellyville.
Well, Nelly needs to help his city invest some money in his city to revitalize it or something because they economy there look like I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah, we got some pretty beat up buildings here in Wisconsin, but yeah, that's
But
it's
one thing I
kind of
can
like
say about where we live at though is that even though this was like a heavy factory area, and we were still able to modernize our economy where we don't have to depend on so much factory jobs in order for people to have work. That place looked like it strictly depended on factory jobs for people's employment.
yeah. It just depends on, like I said, where you go go down there. Where you go here, you could find some pretty rough looking abandoned buildings too. That kind of
Mm-hmm.
it's like a mixture in between here and Chicago. So same
But I mostly
stuff.
stuck to the downtown area there, and I was just like, ain't no way our downtown in Milwaukee looks like it looks like this. Like it look ours look like LA compared to theirs.
True.
I'm like, y'all could have I would have felt better if they were like invested in a roads, like it's too many 2 lane roads in the area. If y'all don't know what I mean by 2 lanes, 1 lane going north, 1 lane going south, 1 lane going east, 1 lane going west. It's too many of those roads. And on top of that, St. Louis, y'all driving is worse than Chicago drivers and Baltimore drivers put together. I was in this 1 lane, I was on a 1 lane, on 1 way street, and it was 3 lanes. I was in the middle lane, and there was a lane to the right and a lane to the left. The lane to the right of me was all open, no cars right there. But some idiot decides to go in the left lane, go around my car to go make a right turn in front of me. I'm like, this don't even make any sense. Like, what was the point of that? It's a whole
They
open right turn lane that you could have used.
they gangsters. It's just like here, they do stupid stuff here like that. I mean, shoot, me coming in this morning. My normal route is kind of quiet and easy this morning. It was kind of rough, and I kind of like, held back a little bit on the driving, try not to do any road rage because these people are stupid out here. But I mean, I had people going around me or sitting at a light that was green to go and not moving and don't know whether you should honk or go around it. Then when you try to go around, it speeds off.
Speaking of people sitting at green lights, so me and Old Yeller had a whole argument about me blowing the horn at somebody sitting at the green light. And I always say, he's like, oh, somebody don't do that. Somebody, they could have got out and shot you and da-da-da-da. Like, first of all, I didn't lay on my horn. It's a courtesy honk, and then there's the pissed off honk, and then it's the get the fuck out of my way honk. So to get the fuck out of my way honk is when you lay on your horn for 14 and a half blocks. That's to get the fuck out of my way horn. Then what was the pissed off horn? It's kind of long, but it's not that long. But then the one I'm just like, I'm just alerting you, like I just did, this is like, and that's it. Like
no, you got to think about it though. You drive a nice car, that little bump, it coming from your ride, me bitch, get out my way.
I mean, true, but then at the same time, like I pay attention to what's in front of me. So this is a little 20-some-year-old white girl on her phone texting at a green light. So I'm like, you expect me now? Not only did we have to sit in this parking lot for 20 minutes because you had to smoke a cigarette and I got blocked in, but then on top of that,
St. Louis?
Yes,
your ass could have got by that bitch too.
Well, I'm like, it's a little white woman driving a what was it? It was a newer car. I just know it was a newer car. But she's sitting at the green light texting, and then like now at this point the show don't got out about 11:30. It's now 12 o'clock, and I'm trying to get back to where I'm trying to get back to, and this heifer sitting here at this damn green light on her phone texting. So you just do the courtesy honk.
How far was y'all place from there?
It was only like 10 minutes, not even probably less than that.
I was just trying to wonder, was it running, running distance? If you had to get out and start running and leave old Yellow, because it don't seem like Yellow was gonna protect you. No offense, Yellow, but I mean, you ride together, you die together.
He wouldn't have, but I'm just like I know the type of horn to blow at people. Just like, hey, just get your attention. Like, hey, the light is green. I didn't lay on my horn. I didn't say, burn, move the fuck out the way, bitch. I just did a, burp. It barely even made a sound. Like, hey, the light is green. She looked up, oh, the light is green, and pulled off. That was it. But Old Yeller decided to make a whole argument about it. And then got mad because I said, shut the fuck up because you're pissing me off at this point now.
I got me though Yellow one these days.
I'm already mad because I'm mad because you gonna got me blocked in because you want to smoke a cigarette. I'm in a whole nother city. I know that I really don't know nothing about the streets to get the quickest ways to get back to where I'm trying to get back to. Right. And then on top of that, it's all these small ass roads with 40-something thousand people trying to leave from the stadium. Like, what are you not getting?
Like you said, them streets is tricky.
Right. Like I said, it was like I was like, because it was like, okay, if it was a long line, it was like when I first pulled out the parking lot, you pull onto the street, I'm like, okay, it's a long line into traffic if I turn left. So I'm like, keep going straight. I go past a set of lights and get to another set of lights. You only can turn right. Like, this is some bullshit. I need to go north or west or what? No, I need to get west. So so I have to turn right. I said all I knew is that if I got on Broadway, I knew how to get home or back to my Airbnb if I saw Broadway. Like, I could take Broadway straight all the way there. Broadway took me all the way there. I just take Broadway all the way back. That's the only street I was looking for. But I was just like, it was like my irritation level was at 10 because like, okay, like I'm ready to go. We literally got there at like 2 something to parks, and we got a parking spot like literally right outside the stadium. It was like almost like you step outside the stadium doors, you walk across the street, we in the parking lot right there. So then I'm just ready to go. Like it's 11 something at night. Now it's gonna turn into 12. I don't think we got back to the Airbnb to like 12:15, almost 12:30 or something like that. Like I was just like so over the traffic and was just ready to get back to where I was at. And you want to start a whole argument because I did a courtesy honk at somebody. Like, shut the fuck up with your scary fucking ass. Like it pissed me off so much. And then we get back to Airbnb, like, oh, you not gonna eat nothing? First of all, it is now 12:30, 12:35, 12:40 something at night. I'm not about to eat a full corned beef sandwich and then go to bed and feel like I'm about to have a goddamn heart attack. Like I can't do that. I literally took 2 bites. Like, okay, that's all I need. I'm going to bed. Now, then the next day, oh, I hurt, this hurt, that hurt. Like, what the fuck is you complaining for? Like the whole like kind of the experience was ruined because of the complaining. Like I got up like the day we left, I got up at 5:15, worked 7 hours, and you already know by them doors being broke, I was checking myself all the way to the other side of campus back and forth. So I worked 7 hours, left from there, went and picked you up, and then still drove 5.5 hours. And you got the nerve to be complaining about your back and stuff is hurting? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You didn't do anything. And then the whole entire time we were down there, I don't feel good. My back hurt. My stomach hurt. Like you ruined the whole experience. And then on the way back, like I'm like, okay, like I already didn't sleep that much. So like we didn't go to bed till like dinner 1 o'clock in the morning. Was back up at like 6, 7 o'clock, getting ready to leave and stuff, get back on the road, get all the way back to Wisconsin. Oh, I need to stop here and there. Like, I don't feel like it. Without that, and then start trying to start a whole nother thing. Then like, what a part of like you took naps on the way here. Not only did I only get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, I still just drove another 5, almost 6 hours to get back home. And then you want to whine because I don't want to take you nowhere. Like my level of irritation was just, oh my God.
Yeah. Light bulb don't pop on until you get back to your destination. Most people don't realize driving is okay, but and as you call me old man, I get to the point some of the time I'll be wanting to sit in the passenger seat and just enjoy the ride. But you know,
I could get in the passenger seat that time because that one drive like a teenage girl. So then if I did with an extra drive, well, you know, I get anxiety and then this and that, and I'm like, it just be a ton of excuses. I'm like, I don't want to hear the shit. I don't want to hear it. I just feel like I enjoyed the Royal Rumble, but the whole experience of being in St. Louis was ruined.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing that when I go back there again, if it's during the day, I would like to go inside the museum. Like I told you, when we was down there, we did a trolley ride. Lasted probably almost an hour. Hell, I fell asleep on the motherfucker.
See, because that's what I said. I wanted to do. I wanted to go do the what's the damn thing called? The St. Louis, the Arch. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to do the Arch, and then I got complained, oh, that's too high, and I got anxiety, blah blah blah. So I didn't do the Arch. And then they had a boat ride there that you can do. You can ride on the river. And then I wanted to go to the city museum also, but I was just like, I don't want to hear no complaints talking about, oh, my back hurt from all the walking and stuff. So I was just like, fuck it. At that point, I had like that next day, I was like, okay, I was gonna pack up, check out the Airbnb and whatever, and go do some stuff, and then drive back home. But after what happened the day before, I'm like, it was just all ruined. Like I did not want to do nothing. I just packed up, got in the car, and left.
Well, like I said, when I was down there, The only thing that stopped me from doing the boat ride, that particular day, it was real bad. Fucking, that was my birthday. Matter of fact, I think, or was I? Well, partly our anniversary and birthday. It was man storming like hell. Then we got to this restaurant. I mean, it had turned dark and everything, and I'm like, I ain't getting on no. I lost. Actually, in reality, I lost money because I paid for it and I didn't. I mean, I'm not gonna get on how that shit was. They said, well, we still don't, no cancellations, no refunds. So I lost about $40 or something like that, or whatever have you. We wound up going to some rinky dinky restaurant, kind of like JJ's damn near, or whatever. We got kind of crappy food and took back to the hotel because the night before then, I think that's when we ate at Hooks and Reels with seafood. But
I don't mess with no JJ's.
Lost some money down there. As far as that go, I was not going to get on no boat. But like I said, the museum, I woke up going around Kirk, because my wife going to say, well, you carrying your pistol? I said, you damn right.
To be honest, the people that we came in contact with there were very friendly. I said, once again, that's probably because we was on the Missouri side, on their side of the turf. That's probably why they was kind of friendly. Like I said, the only aggressive person we came across was the homeless dude who was asking, did anybody have an extra ticket to the show? But they ain't got the nerve to try to cut somebody out because they was wearing a Packers hat. like nigga, you wearing an LA Ram hat. Like y'all ain't even got no team no more. Your city ain't got nothing but a damn arch. What the oh wait, they got a
on the Packer hat.
Oh, Yeller. Oh. And I was sitting up here like y'all ain't got nothing going on in this city. I had thought about like, well, y'all do got a baseball team, but like y'all baseball team so unimportant. Like I don't even know the name of y'all baseball team. That's here.
St. Louis Lunatics. That's Nelly Group.
I was like, but you got the nerves to be over here asking somebody they got an extra ticket. Then it was this one panhandler. He had a boot on his foot. And then it was another black dude that had came. I'm like, man, y'all are persistent. But then it was like the one with the boot on, he came through, and then the dude, the one with the extra ticket came through. And then another dude had came through, like, man, I said another dude with a boot already came over here asking for stuff. You out of luck. Then the dude with the boot came back. Then I was like, go on now, all right? Now go on. We ain't gonna keep giving y'all no money now. Go on. I was so mad. Oh, that heifer estimate decided to show up, y'all. She bald headed, by the way.
I'm late as hell. My bad.
Hey.
That bald.
Wow. Really?
Damn.
Wow.
I'm just giving it to you, babe. You know.
This is what I mean.
So what did I miss?
I was talking about St. Louis and how old I should say old man theater, how old Yeller pissed me off and ruined the experience for me.
Really?
I mean, not the Royal Rumble part, but everything else was ruined. But yeah, it was ruined.
What is that background, Theo?
That's him from his picture when he had his curl from 1875 that he had posted on Facebook.
You gonna leave Theo picture alone.
And speaking of East St. Louis, from the side that I was looking at, it didn't look like it. Is it a city that hide behind the trees or something over there? Because I ain't see no tall buildings, no nothing. What is over there, theater?
Go over there and look.
I don't want to look. I might just have to Google. Google map it.
You know what? I Google certain things and I kind of look for stars and the ratings, and sometimes the ratings could be too good to be true too. I just try not to venture out of my safe zone to a certain point.
That's what I said.
My oldest daughter's mom was from there, and we used to go there many years ago, whatever have you. And it's like, nah, I wound up cussing them out back then too and telling them fuck this city.
Oh, okay.
I'm like I said, like I had an Airbnb and it was like literally 10 minutes, probably about 10 minutes from downtown. Only thing, it was kind of close to the airport, but at the same time, it was peaceful. It was a nice 1 bedroom apartment. Like the outside looked like the outside of the building looked like it was built probably about 1875 or something. But the inside of it was so modern and nice looking and cozy. I was just like, oh my God. I loved it.
Yeah, I see a video. It looked like it was pretty cozy from what I saw.
So I'm like, if I go back, well, I should say
That's why you need to go by yourself.
I'm going to go back to St. Louis, but I'm gonna stay at the same place when I go back there though.
I will go.
Because then they charged me, it was like $60
bucks
a night, and then they charge you like cleaning fees and stuff like that. So it came out to like $200 some.
Oh shit! I sure wish Airbnb's here was that low.
Because when I first pulled, because I ain't gonna lie, when I had first pulled up at the Airbnb, I'm like, first he said it's behind in a retail building. He said, but the retail building's not in use. I'm like, okay, this seems sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm steady looking around like, okay, this look kind of ghetto. But then when I got to see it in the daytime, I was like, oh, this is a nice part of the city. Like, okay, just the roads are raggedy.
Oh shit! They need to get it together for the roads, then.
I was like, okay, they don't fix their roads over here, but okay, I get it now.
Nope.
Because we was
like I said, the hotel that I stayed in when I was there, days in should have been way better than that. Mm-hmm. It was like a dope spot. I'm study picking out in my Jeep. I'm like, any alarm goes off, these motherfuckers gonna be laying out there, and she better be ready to go.
It was crazy because then on top of that, I was like, well, it was like, okay, because like the way how you enter the building, like the building was built on an alley. So like you only can enter it from the alley, then you park on the side street. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is really sketchy. But then like you in a good area of the city or neighborhood because they had a gay bar, and they don't put gay bars in the hood for some reason. So that's how you know you in a good part of the city when you see a gay bar.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you come to Milwaukee, the only place you gonna find a gay bar is on the south side by the Mexicans.
That's it. That's the only one, and maybe it could be one somewhere else.
Both Hamburger Mary's and was it Lacage, whatever it is, all on the south side.
Yeah.
Tina's RTI used to be a gay joint down on 3rd Street.
3rd and what? This must have been in the 70s. Oh, right. Oh, no, I ain't go. They must have been black that owned that.
Yeah.
That explains
well, you were young anyway.
Huh?
Y'all was too young anyway.
I already say that. Yeah, they must have been black because ain't no white owned gay bar gonna be in the ghetto.
It was a few. You'd be surprised. It was a few. I just can't remember the rest of them. It was a few around, not too far from the projects.
That's probably during the time though when the area wasn't so bad. You see, Milwaukee ain't really get bad till like 2005-ish. That's when it really started getting bad. Because before 2005, you could go to certain places, like, okay, it's tolerable. But now, like after 2005 or 6, you'd be like, I wish I would go on Sherman and Capitol.
Exactly. Nope.
Or on 35th and Villard or Burleigh.
I'm definitely not going to nobody.
Or I don't drive anywhere on 27th Street. The last time I drove on 27th Street on the north side was probably about 10 years ago. And the last time I drove on that street, all you saw was crackheads and prostitutes.
Oh, yeah. So all of them to 27th.
And abandoned buildings.
27th shop is probably where he was at.
That's all you see on 27th Street on the north side.
Hey, funny that you say that. When I first bought the house where I'm at now, I used to work nights. get off like 3 o'clock in the morning, switch jobs, but I'll be going home.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was used to wonder where the hoes went to that used to be on North Avenue.
Uh-huh.
Found
It's
them.
still over
No, I back then. Well, it ain't. How can I say
And I found
that
them.
crowded now around Atkinson and 27th Street like it used to be? Well, they still hang out there, but
Not
it
as
ain't.
much of them.
It ain't as plentiful like because I've been in my area like 16 years. And dude, I used to get off work 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, coming in, and it's like I'm getting ready to turn off onto Atkinson. Hey, no,
no. No.
no. I mean, across the creek, dude. I used to pull up in my yard before I made well, not in the yard, the alley, but before I made this part of my yard like a driveway. People be sitting up in there getting blowjobs and every damn thing else, garage next door. Hey, what the fuck? Y'all ain't even paid me rent for this. Y'all got to get the fuck up out of here. Y'all got me fucked up.
Yes.
I remember one time I was somewhere and I had left my car door unlocked. So I'm driving with my car door. This is how I know it was an older car. This was back before cars locked themselves when you hit the gas. So the car doors is unlocked. I'm sitting somewhere and a prostitute just opened up the door and got in my car. Like, you don't get the fuck out of my car. Like, who just walks up to people's cars and open their doors?
Wait a minute, you never told us this.
Ever since then, that's why my car, every time I be riding through the hood, my car doors is locked.
Yep.
Did she get in and say, hello?
I ain't give her a chance to talk. Get the fuck out of my car.
With bass to it. Hello.
Get the fuck out of my car.
Wait a minute. So let me tell y'all about my experience. So me forgetting where the hell I was already pissed off that I had to get on the bus. So I'm already mad walking around my business. I didn't realize where I was at. 2 cars pull up on me talking about you want to have a good. I ignored the first one. So the second one pulled up. So I said, I ain't ready to have no goddamn good time. I'm trying to go home. And I looked up. I said, oh, this is why they after me. Let me get the hell out of here. I'm just trying to get to the bus stop. I said, oh, see, yeah, where was I? I was on 27. No, I was on what was that? 50/50 Lisbon. They be over there too. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Lisbon. That's a strip too. Yeah, that's another strip over there.
I looked up. I said,
over there by Bit Bell.
That's why they asked me. Yep.
That's how my auntie boyfriend says. He be like, Bit Bell. But yeah, that's another known area over there. Big Bill, that car lot over there that be selling people them broke down ass cars.
Yeah.
They have sand in the
My mama told me when I was a kid. What? My mom told me when I was young, don't ever go to this place right here. Big deal, don't never go there. I never.
They tried to call herself buy me a car for that one time. And the minute I changed the oil, that's when that sucker started knocking. It had sand in the oil.
Wow.
They tried to sell me a car with no brakes.
Oh,
and then on top of that, this was like what, 2009, I think. Like 2009, 2010. They tried to sell me
you were only 12 then, wasn't you?
No. They tried to sell, I was like 18, 19 at this point, somewhere around that point. And they tried to sell me a 1992, what was it? A Pontiac something. A Pontiac. Yes, a 1992 Pontiac Grand Am, and it had no brakes on it. And then on top of that, because I had test drove, I'm like, this car brakes, you gotta mash them all the way to the floor. Like the brakes ain't no good. Like, oh yeah, you gotta fix the brakes. Like, how do you sell somebody a car and they gotta fix the brakes as soon as they buy the car? And then you got the nerves to try to charge $5,000 or $6,000 for a car that's already down there 20 years old. What is wrong with y'all?
Or they be getting over with some car sales down there. They be trying to get
I don't
people.
know.
I'm like, yeah,
I don't know if y'all saw in the news, but it was like due to inflation right now, cars that would normally cost somebody $10,000 now is now coming. It's now priced around $20,000. Like that's the car. You might as well go get a car brand new off the lot with no miles if you gonna pay $20,000.
Gonna pay more than that for brand new, but the used ones are selling quicker than the new ones.
But the thing is, well, like you can go get a base model car off the y'all. If you go get a base model car off a lot for $22,000, brand new with no miles.
It depends.
More than likely, it's a Kia, but still.
Yeah.
Like, because we were standing in line waiting to get to
I wouldn't advise nobody to get no Kia living in Milwaukee.
We were standing in line waiting for the dome thing to open, and we were there was this group of guys around us, so we was just talking, hanging out and stuff. And I had said this guy was parking he was like a valet parking. And every time he came by us, he did a U-turn and he'd storm off real fast, like, oh, that guy must drive a Kia in real life. The guy standing behind me is like, hey, what you trying to say about Kia drivers? Like, hey, y'all don't have a good reputation for driving. Especially where I'm from. You see a Kia storming, you better get out the way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you gotta stay away. No, I
swear.
I swear, Kia drivers are the worst drivers ever.
9 times out of 10 is somebody that just stole.
Because it's not their car.
That too.
It's not their car.
Last night, prime example, I'm going home from out here, made it to Sherman, around Washington Park. That's where the shit started happening at. Ooh. And I be wanting so bad to take other routes to get home, but I'm like, fuck, why should I go out my damn way? Mm-hmm. But one of these days, I guess I get it right and I go out my way, but you can't avoid them nowadays. Mm-mm. And I think it was an accident somewhere on 17th and Funderline where a bus hit a
I think that's the kid stole the bus and crashed it into somebody's house.
Wait a minute, because somebody on Facebook has said, y'all ought to let the kids come and take the damn city bus.
I heard something similar to that.
They had it on the news. It was a school bus.
Yeah.
Oh, school bus, right.
And crashing into somebody's house.
How do you do that?
Like I said, my shit was fucking up last night. I didn't get a lot of good news last night, but yeah, I'm like, damn. And somebody said something on Facebook about Kia boys or something like that. I'm like, don't tell me that motherfucker don't hit them with a Kia or whatever and ran up in the school, ran up in somebody's house.
Yeah, they day is getting out of hand. And now the city's talking about, oh, well, now we're going to start towing unregistered vehicles. Like, y'all should have been doing that from the get-go. Like, all these cars that's on the road driving reckless with no license plates, y'all should have been pulling them over, towing those cars immediately.
Yep.
But instead, y'all let them do it. But even if y'all tow all these cars, it still ain't going to solve nothing. They're just going to go get another car with no plates and keep driving that.
Well, you got to think about something too. Is some people out here that got cars that they can't afford to get registered right now, or whatever. Or maybe they didn't lost. I mean, they can't get them fixed. And some of these cars out here with no plates and shit like that on there. But I mean, it's crazy. I feel like this. You never really own your house. You never really own your damn car because you're always paying something. So I'm like, what's the sense of really having something when you gotta still pay the other man in order to keep it?
But then on top of that though, but most of the cars that's out here driving with no license plates is the ones that are driving reckless, the worst. You think about it, you see when somebody come past you and they run that red light, majority of the time they ain't got no license plates on their car.
Yeah, they ain't got a license. They ain't got a license to first driver's license. Let alone a damn driving license plate. Hell, they ain't even got driver's license to show that they
Right.
suppose they can drive shit.
They just
Yeah,
out here
well,
driving reckless.
some of them do be having
They
license
out here
plates.
just driving with identification cards.
Yeah, some of them do be having license plates driving reckless. But it
That's,
always be one of those older. Well, I can't say older cars now because they still in the newer cars and driving them like they done lost their minds.
yeah, funny that we speaking on cars having license plates. They be having stolen license plate. Why? It's been some years, a long time ago. I get a ticket in the mail saying that my car was somewhere off Sherman, somewhere off Sherman towards North Avenue, somewhere over in that area. I'm getting a ticket. I'm like, I don't even own this fucking car that they speaking on, but the license plate, that stole license plate off my car. Personalized, granted. So I goes over there to where the ticket was at. Ran across the car. So I made a couple of phone calls. Had the block on lock. So I'm knocking on doors like, okay, who owns this car? Motherfucker happened to come to that's my car. That's blah, blah, blah. I said, damn. I said, whose license plate you got on there? That's my motherfucking license plate. I said, no, I'm driving the car with the license plate that it's supposed. It's got Theo on it.
Wait, hold on. I was just about to say, I know damn well. I hope that they stole your license. Then you said it was personalized. I was hoping that it didn't say your name.
Yes.
That's dumb criminal 101.
with the tag on it. And like I said, granted, I have made a phone call, so nephews them on lock. I ain't ready to fuck some shit up. I was like, no, I'm just gonna take my license plate off, and I called the police. Took the police forever to come. But I'm like, how the fuck y'all gonna just take my license plate off my car and use it driving around? Y'all got tickets, this and that. I had to straighten all that shit out. But man, I was ready to whoop dude ass. I'm talk stupid.
That ain't CO2. Wow.
You stole the whole damn license plate like this mine's now.
My name's Theo today.
I'm like, motherfucker, you just don't know. You must be ready to see Jesus.
For real. You didn't steal the sticker. You stole the whole plate. He didn't even leave you a piece of the damn shit. He took the whole plate.
And what makes it so bad, I'm pulling up. My front plate is still on the car. The back plate is the one that's gone. You gonna tell me that this show? Man.
Oh, Jesus. Speaking of crazy people, y'all Rose called me and she had a whole dilemma. That's what kind of made me because I was doing something and then she had called me with her dilemma, which made me late to send out the link for the podcast. But while she called, she's like, I erased all my channels off my TV and I don't know how to get them back.
Well, how the hell she do that?
I don't know. So I was trying to walk her through the steps of getting her rescanning and getting the channels back. Like, oh, it was a disaster. She said it keeps saying setting up. I'm like, well, keeps hitting skip. I'm like, my channel still ain't there. So I'm like, oh, y'all, it took y'all. I was 20 minutes trying to get her channels back on her TV. She said, I don't know what I did, but I ain't touching this shit no more.
Hey, when you did the road trip in the day, what was she saying?
Oh, what was she saying? She said she wanted to have a gold casket, and then she said, I was like, who gonna pay for the gold casket? And she was like, the state of Wisconsin gonna pay.
I thought
Oh,
she said something else.
she said, I want a casket like James Brown. And I was like, she said, I want a
No,
solid gold
yeah.
casket like James Brown. That's why I was like, well, who gonna pay for it? And then that's what she was like, the state of Wisconsin. And then she had said something else. I'm like, what?
She had to say something else because it seemed like she cussed or something. Because she
Oh,
was.
oh, I had to cut it because she had mentioned a certain hospital name.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to cut that part.
Right.
Because she was like, I've been an honor student, and then she said the child at the name of the damn place.
Yeah.
Lord, because they've been on her about her roles check-in. Somebody, you need to take them down before they fire you. Like, bitch, go find you some damn business. Stay off her. She is 65 years old. She is 65 years old, having fun doing roles check-ins. Leave her alone.
I love Rose check-in. They hate it because they ain't take the Rose check-in.
Right.
And Rose check-in ain't gonna be good.
I told her, I said, I can't wait for you to go viral. I can make some money off of you.
Yeah. She definitely going viral. I can't wait. She definitely going viral.
Oh my goodness.
I tell you, this podcast, even though we laugh and joke here and there, but we talk about real issues. If this podcast, and I'm praying that it do, gets better, people just don't know what they be missing. I mean, it's lovely conversation. We on real stuff. I mean, are we looking for people to reach out and kind of, bring their issues to the table and let's talk about them. Let's discuss. And I mean, we learn some about somebody else's state or somebody else's neighborhood or, better friends and stuff.
You know what? This is why you don't go in the home. This is
You told Rose that earlier.
I'm just saying, we can make better friends than.
Oh, whatever. I mean, we tried to get Rose on here, but that was a disaster trying to get her to figure out Zoom.
I can see now we getting on here. What the hell? Who the hell? What you doing?
And she think her church folks really gonna be seeing the other side of her. Oh, but we try to be informative but fun on here. We gotta do that. You gotta have some fun sometime, Still trying to figure out how to get estimated to do their OnlyFans page still. But I'm working on it, y'all. She keeps saying that for now, y'all. But I'm keep telling y'all I'm working on it for y'all. I'm working on it for y'all.
I'm not doing OnlyFans.
Handstand one. She could do it with that TikTok hand.
Right. That could have been on your. That could have been on OnlyFans. You could have did that with no bottoms on. You could have did that naked. You could have did that.
If I do that naked, first of all, it's gonna be for somebody personal. I'm not to be for no damn fucking TikTok or no damn OnlyFans.
No, you could have did it naked for OnlyFans, and you could have charged $12.99 a pop for that video.
Anime don't listen. Keep your clothes on.
I'm not doing the OnlyFans.
She's saying that y'all, I'm working on it for y'all. I'm working on it.
Look at me. I'm not doing no OnlyFans page. Okay?
Amen,
anime. I'm not doing no OnlyFans page.
I am working on it for y'all. I'm working on it.
I'm not doing no OnlyFans page. No.
You see how she be acting, y'all.
And stop pointing your fingers like that too, because you almost poked me in my eye.
Good.
This is why you don't be dealing with black folks. This is why you don't deal with black folks. Speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, the 100 episode is next up. Well, the next episode is the 100 episode. Yay! 100 episodes. I guess I clink to that. Oh, old man theater, you ain't got your thing to clink. Oh, clink.
Oh, no. I'm gonna try to remember it. One of the big old ones.
We gotta get these clink moments together.
Right.
But so, like I mentioned in the beginning of the episode, in case some of y'all skipped over, because you know how some of y'all be skipping through some of the episodes. If you could tell me where me and Tin Marie Presley, Elvis Nolan, Jenner Scott, Maybelline Blanche Brown met, you win a free podcast T-shirt. And that's the winner on the next episode. Huh?
Repeat the name.
Tina Marie
You
Presley,
said Peter
Elvis
Pan and
knows.
pickle peppers real fast, didn't you?
I swear.
Slow down.
I said Tina Marie Presley, Elvis knows, Jennifer Scott, Maybelline Blanche Brown. That's so.
Is that how many people is that?
Rick
Wait a minute,
James,
how
I'm
many?
a burn you
That's
my
one
cigarette
person.
motherfucker and the ass motherfucker. Ooh.
There's only one person.
Really?
Yeah.
You said Tina Marie Jackson.
No, Tina Marie
Jordan.
Presley, Elvis knows, Jenner, Maybelline Blanche Brown.
And Billie Jean is not my lover.
It's funny.
Nah, for real.
If y'all will see like her on Messenger in our in the group chat with me, her, and Kim, that's where it literally says Tina Marie Presley, Elvis.
I'm thinking you naming other people. Lord,
You know, Anthony, you know he add on stuff.
I do not.
That was a lot.
You have no proof that I do that.
Yes, I do. It's just been recorded. Hell, I got a new name once I
Tina
started
Marie
the house.
Jackson, blue, pink, orange, and purple, and brown. Woo! Like how you just say all those names like that?
Who you ain't getting a new name since you're working there?
Yes, I did.
Huh?
Yes, I did.
You sure?
And I just went with the flow. Hell, I'm thinking about putting that on my birth certificate. Old man Theta.
Are you sure?
Oh man, Theta.
Oh my God! Wait, because this is one person that old man Theater hate there. I wouldn't say hate. He doesn't hate her. He just dislike her sometimes. But she called Shrek a French bulldog.
Really?
So she was like Shrek reminded her of a French bulldog.
Wow.
And for those of you who don't know what a French bulldog is, I'll probably put it on.
I was gonna say go to Megan Thee Stallion and look at her dogs. That's who that
I
is.
got Frenchies. I got Frenchies.
And his name is Frenchie Foe.
I got Frenchies.
No, it's a certain picture.
They do not low rate my Frenchies like that.
So she said that's how Shrek. If he ever sees this, he gonna be so mad at me.
Y'all, it's not taking me to hell with y'all. Call me when you make it. Because I ain't going with y'all.
Oh, it's hotter than the devil's piss in here.
Exactly. And that's why I'm not going to hell with y'all. So call me when you get there. Call me when you land. I'm not.
Damn. You might not even want to answer the phone. I wouldn't even answer the phone.
When she kept on saying French bulldog, I'm like, why do you keep calling him that? And then she showed me the picture. I just bust out laughing like, oh my God. Like, oh, I didn't think of that one. I swear I did not think of that one. That one was not me whatsoever. Oh,
that is fucked up.
Oh, my chest hurt.
Y'all ain't taking me to hell with y'all. Nope.
I am tickled right now. Oh, I'm
sure.
y'all, you know it was funny. You know it was funny.
Right. It was.
I'm sorry. For those who are listening to the audio only version, Google French bulldog standing up, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, Shrek.
I would have had to beat her ass.
I'm sorry, Shrek. I'm so sorry.
Y'all can't be doing my boy like that.
I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Yes, you did.
I would have to beat her ass.
Yes, you did. You laughed a little too hard. I think you have some. Is that a new tattoo?
Huh?
No, it ain't no new tattoo. The only thing he been buying is earrings and clothes and shoes.
I ain't got no new ones yet. My shoes came in today.
Oh Lord, Y'all, he gonna get it. His
You
next
got room?
Huh? Do I got them on?
Do you got room? No, do you have room for more tattoos?
Room for? No.
Mm-hmm.
No, she
Yeah,
talking about some more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna get a couple more.
I am tickled right now. Now I'm gonna see him tomorrow and just instantly
sure
start
you are.
laughing. I'm gonna think of this episode and tomorrow and just instantly start laughing. Oh.
So, now you gonna make when I see old boy, you gonna make me just bust out.
Y'all ain't shit.
Oh, on that note,
Y'all ain't shit. That's why I'm glad I don't work for Martel no more, because he will get everybody fired.
I don't get people
Especially
fired.
me.
I teach people how to get to do less work.
Especially me, because I will go and I will laugh. Right.
Oh, this heifer delayed like a mug. She real
Hiding in the
delayed.
bathroom.
I don't hide in the bathroom all the time. Yeah,
Just majority of the time.
This you don't know who got the internet bars that's yellow. But it's all right though. You gray now. It's gray. It's great. It don't matter because you know what, ladies and gentlemen. As always, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Same Cast Different Day Podcast, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Same Cast DFNT Day Podcast. I don't know what this heifer right here doing, and then don't forget the podcast is officially on TikTok. The podcast has a TikTok channel page. So make sure y'all go and follow that. Don't forget to head over to cafepress.com/SCDD podcast for your official podcast merch. And then if you're looking for some new gear for the summer, head over to habits365.com. Use code Anthony4, receive 20% off. And then head over to Raise Rebellion, or I forgot their website, but Raise Rebellion, and use code Martel1 to receive 10% off your purchase. And then if you're looking for some new jock straps, tidy whities, boxer briefs, boxers, t-shirts, hats, socks, head over to bearskin.com. That's bearskn.com, and use code Anthony B and receive 5% off your purchase. And they got a sale going on right now, so make sure y'all head over for that sale. That's Old Man Theater. Wait, let me just switch the views. That's Old Man Theater right there. That heifer SMAS at the bottom, y'all. She bald headed.
Whatever.
And if y'all decide, anybody that's watching, if y'all decide that y'all want to click in and hold a conversation with us and give us something interesting to talk about, we're free. We're here. Feel free to link in. Try to get away to link in with Martel or Theo B on Facebook. Hit me, inbox me, and we can try to get you on.
Y'all can inbox the podcast Facebook page or email at scddpodcast@gmail.com. So you come on the podcast. Yay. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Martel Roland, and I am the advocate for. No, I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Same Cast Different Day Podcast. See y'all on Tuesday for the 100th episode.